I was helping my parents move when I found my own missing persons poster in their closet, so I called the number and discovered I'd been kidnapped as a baby. I was 22, home from college for winter break, when Mom asked me to clean out the upstairs closet. "Just throw away anything we don't need," she said, not meeting my eyes. Dad was conveniently at work, avoiding the emotional labor of packing their life away. Buried behind old Christmas decorations and moth-eaten sweaters, I found a shoebox wedged in the back corner. Inside were newspaper clippings, all yellowed with age. The headline made my blood freeze: 3-year-old boy missing from Portland Park. The photo showed a kid with my exact face, same crooked smile, same cowlick that still drives me crazy. The caption read, "Timothy Chen, age 3, disappeared during family picnic. Parents devastated. My name isn't Timothy. It's never been Timothy." My hands shook as I read the details. The boy had been playing near the duck pond when his real parents turned away for 30 seconds. When they looked back, he was gone. Police suspected abduction. The reward was $50,000. At the bottom of the box was a birth certificate for Timothy Chen, born the same day, same year as me. But my birth certificate said I was born in Ohio, not Oregon. I heard Mom coming up the stairs and quickly hid the box under my shirt. "Find anything interesting?" she asked casually. "Just old junk," I lied, my voice cracking. That night, I waited until they were asleep, then called the number on the poster from my car. After 4 rings, a woman answered. "Hello? Is this about Timothy Chen?" I asked. Silence. Then, "Who is this? I think I might be him." The woman started crying immediately. "Timothy? My baby? I don't know. Maybe. I found a missing persons poster and the boy looks exactly like me." "Where are you?" she asked through tears. "Please, we've been looking for 19 years. I drove to the coffee shop she suggested, 3 towns over. The woman who walked in was unmistakably my mother. I had her nose, her hands, her way of tilting her head when thinking. The man with her looked just like me, but older. "Oh my God," she whispered, reaching toward my face. "It's really you." They showed me photos of our family trips I'd never taken, told me about the treehouse they'd built hoping I'd come home to climb it. They explained how their marriage nearly fell apart from grief, how they'd spent their life savings on private investigators. "What do you remember?" my real father asked gently. "Nothing before age 5. My parents, the people who raised me, always said I had a traumatic brain injury that affected my early memories." My real mother's face hardened. "There was never any brain injury. They stole you." The next morning, I confronted the people I'd called Mom and Dad for 19 years. I threw the shoebox on the kitchen table. "Explain this." Dad's coffee mug slipped from his hands, shattering on the floor. "We can explain," Mom said quickly. "You kidnapped me. We saved you," Dad said desperately. "Your biological parents were drug addicts. You were neglected, malnourished. We gave you a better life." "Bullshit," I said, my voice deadly calm. "I met them yesterday. They're teachers. They've been searching for me for 19 years. Mom started crying. "We couldn't have children. When we saw you alone at that park, it felt like fate. You destroyed their lives, and mine. We love you," Dad pleaded. "You loved the idea of me, the stolen version." I packed my things that afternoon. Before leaving, I called the FBI tip line and reported 2 people who'd been living under stolen identities for 20 years, because that's what they'd done. Changed their names, moved states, built new lives on the foundation of someone else's destroyed family. At my real parents' house, my house, I sat in the kitchen they kept exactly the same, hoping I'd remember the smell of my real mother's cooking. I don't remember those first 3 years, maybe I never will. But I remember the exact moment I stopped being their stolen son and became my real parents' found boy. My name is Timothy Chen, and I'm finally home.